Okay, let's see. Okay, so now we have planted all these except you. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're only in March. Yeah. So I'm going to accept migrants until I have of small sliver left of Mesolithic. Yeah. Remember that you will quicker reach the Neolithic influence level you need if you don't start your Neolithic journey with a gazillion members. And anyway, with all the food reduction and stuff, we have to be careful with how many migrants we take in anyway. So yeah, I normally, you know, go completely over the edge and go into Neolithic with 400 people. It is not playing as intended at all. There were no 400 tribes in Norway, at least, or even Northern Europe. Going into Neolithic with 400 people. No, they came later. Right, so let's have a look at the graves. We have 2 graves, 3 graves, 4. Yeah, okay. Oh, as usual, I lack housing. Me and the housing, you know, on normal or beginner. Oh, slacky. Okay, let's chuck down a few neutrals. Oh, are they neutral still, these? They are. So the big straw hat and also the normal reed hat will always have the same value. No matter timeline, it will always have same value. So they will both be neutral. So this one is also neutral. But this one will become -3, I think, when we have the medium house and the long house. With the medium house, yeah. Long house comes first. Okay. So, yeah. So don't forget that we have now, with the new patch, 0.88. So this is 0.88 I'm playing today. The other day I was playing 0.80. So this is 0.88. We are further in testing, but I can't go on testing server because then you will see everything that you shan't see. And I do that mistake all the time. So I can't continue to do it or I will have my ass handed to me. Right, so I'm a beta as well with you ladies. Right, so 0.88 has, there is only really one big change that players should be aware of, that I feel should be informed. And that is that based on where you are in Europe, you will have longer or shorter work hours based on the sun. Yeah, this is a bit intricate, but let me just say the essence. The essence is the more sun you have, the longer you are willing to work. The less sun you have, the less you are willing to work. So the Vikings are incredibly lazy and entitled in comparison to the people in Spain. So that is kind of the box of how it has changed. So you will see that there is a difference between up north and down south in Spain. They will work a few hours longer in the evening and they will start a few hours earlier in the morning. But it shouldn't be so much that you kind of are being eaten up by, you know, unrest. Don't worry too much about it. It will probably be fixed a little bit because I haven't finished all my testing. So far, they still need to adjust the unrest better. They will do some tweaks on the unrest because the unrest shows too quickly in Spain. It shouldn't do that. So, yeah, just saying. So that kind of means in order for default to be default in most northern part of Europe, you need to have the notch 1 up from default. Then that will be the new default. But for now, they haven't fixed so that the unrest follows suit. So that needs to be done. So don't be too hasty with keeping up high work hours. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I will still lack housing, won't I? Or will I? Yeah, I probably will. Well, it's 10%. Okay, so 5 people. No, I think I will just about manage it because it's roughly 6 people who need, and there's, yes. No, am I stupid? No. What is 10% of 55? Roughly 6. No, 6. Oh, I should stop doing I should stop recording when I'm trying to do math like that. You know, average math, you working out the mean and all these things in average calculations, piss easy because you have formulas. You know, it's piss easy. You know, but when it comes to where you need to do some free thinking, you know, some real maths in your head by yourself, no, not working. Ain't gonna work. Chop chop, get done, ladies. Oh, oops. Let's put it high up so they prioritize it. Duh. Let's have a look. Oh, these are almost ready. One more sleep, and then they are ready to harvest. I'm going to take you to no matter. None of you have increased, but I'll take you because I want the influence. You can see only with it's 8 or 10 migrants, you can see they're almost halfway there. The reason this is because we haven't gone haywire on the population, which is smart. So roughly 10 per year, I think is fine. Because you need to let the environment catch up. Why did I put... Oh yeah, I put the roots here because they are the disliked food, so they should have difficult to queue options, so they eat less of it. So the thing is that I know for sure is that when you first start chalking down service points, before anything else has been done service point wise, you will need to do a complete full service point calculation for your entire tribe. So if you are 400, you will need at least 100 baskets. So it's yeah, problems pile up if you don't do it in such a way that nobody starves or stands so long in queue they will rather go to bed starving. It's a bit sad, but there you go. Because sleep is really strong when they haven't slept in a long time. So it goes without saying, no matter how hungry you are, you can just fall asleep anyway. But you won't it's not quite realistic that you starve so easily. But you know, for us it might be 2-3 sleeps, but for them it's actually 3 months. So it is correct, but I think it could last a bit longer before they are actually starving. Like small children with very low health, they can actually die from missing 2 meals. You know, like the 2-year-olds. And if they have some of the fitness reducing grades, like feeble or weak, or you know, these really bad ones, they can actually die after day 1 without having eaten. So I don't think that is balanced too well, and I have made a few reports on this. I just have to see what the devs do with it, because it does need a little bit more tweaks, doesn't it? Oh no, there wasn't enough. Do I have enough to make another? Yes, I do. So we don't have only straw. Could do a nice sharing of the materials. I'm not going to do the big reed hut because there's no point, because we do not have a high amount of unrest, and I find these to be so uneconomical in or in comparison with these. But these now are minus, and we do need, if we have several minuses, we do need neutrals so that the unrest from poor housing can be neutralized over time, and then they can go again and sleep in bad and then be grumpy and then sleep a few days in a good or a neutral and then be okay again, you know. So it is a rotation thing that you can easily do in all difficulties. You need to be a little bit more careful in hardcore though, because they suddenly can get enough of your shenanigans if you do it year after year after year. In beginners they will tolerate it for many years, and in hardcore, nah, not so many years. But you can do it for a bit, you know. You can do it also on and off if you like. It's going to be more difficult to keep up a large tribe for sure in any region that has any kind of minus degrees, because of course everything is affected by the temperature much better now, more astute with regards to how it actually was, both in Meso and to a very high degree in most of the Neolithic. It was not until around 1800 BC that the temperature came to a point where it didn't have huge up and downs or huge falls. So if you want to start with the correct, or most like today, the earliest, you will have to start around 1800 BC. Just saying. Let's see. Yeah, you're coming with me no matter. Or you have increase in weaving, and you have good skills or good attributes. Look at that. He's a quick dude. So he will learn. He will learn 2-3 more skills. So don't forget, the skills also has the knowledge has also been clamped down on in patch 88, which is what we are playing now. So this amount of knowledges that you can learn based on your attributes will be directly corresponding. So if you are stupid, you will perhaps learn a few, maybe 2-3, maybe. If you are normal, you will learn 3 to 5-ish. Most normal would be 4-ish. And if you are smart, depending on the grade of your smart, you can learn up to 6-7. I have had people learn up to 8. It has been clamped down on so that you don't go completely overboard, because you're not supposed to have the entire tribe having 18 skills. I don't exaggerate. You're not supposed to have everyone have the same amount of knowledge. It's supposed to be spread throughout the tribe, and some sharing it, and some be better, and some worse, and some less. Yeah, so that is also a new thing to keep in mind. So if you want to make sure that tribe learns varied skills before their quota is used up, you could just simply you go over your tribe, you see who the stupid ones are, and then you don't really count that they will add a lot more to their own skill set. But they should add roughly between even 1 and 3-ish. And then you can see who will fastest learn the skills, and what you need to be careful with doing of the tasks you are giving them. So if you start in a new tribe, say 10 KBC, you have 7 people, and you do majority fishing and hunting, then you need to remember, unless you put down tanning and also food processing, and also do almost said archaeology. You can be free to do archaeology as much as you like, but also architecture. You could end up with the entire 7 population having maxed out their knowledges on hunting and fishing, if they're all stupid. Or maybe 1 doing tanning and 1 with food processing. So just be aware that it can be a little bit of a chaotic scene if you have very few tasks. Yeah, but here's the really, really fantastically good news. Learning pace has been increased, doubled. It has been increased by 50%. Do you know what this means? It means we no longer have to spam. We just need to play as intended, adding tasks for the next generation without adding a gazillion houses and then dismantling them. Yeah, I can't believe we didn't do this before. But come again, we have been saying for quite a while that the knowledge doesn't make too much sense. But now it's starting to make sense. You will no longer see that you're losing a knowledge while you are building the flipping objects. But again, players, we need to continue to add tasks, but we don't need to spam. There is no need to spam, just saying. And also, I saw we got mud houses, which of course we are going to place down. But I'm going to place down them. You guys can go up to 5 each now to cover there, because now we have plenty people with, almost said archaeology again, with architecture. Oh, I just saw a really, really cool documentary today. You know Lee Berger from Witwatersrand University in South Africa. He did an essence speech on, I don't remember where it was, gosh, it's on YouTube, where he explained things about Homo naledi, which he was the one that found Homo naledi, and what it means basically for you know, for humans. And I think one of the big things I took from this section he did was that we too easily think that just because they are either elephants or monkeys or whatever, that they don't have a culture. They do. they do have a culture. And even though Homo naledi is not a sapien branch, they still had culture. Several 100,000 years ago, they buried their dead in special designated areas. I find this so interesting. So interesting. You know, when they did the cave excavations, I think I watched that documentary 4 times. It is so fantastic. I just absolutely love it. Right, I need to get some mud in higher amounts. So now you're going to do 500. And I'm going to give you one more person. And then I'm going to go down on this to maintenance amount, because we're not going to build more. It's actually 30 per. So then I'm going to put it on 60, because I think I built 2 fairly close to each other. Yeah, and then these will get read after these 2 have been repaired, and then another 2 will need, and then these 2 are quite a while apart, I think. Okay, right, so 2%. Okay, when we do this one, that means that will disappear. Yeah. Oops, sorry about that. My cat had fun with the microphone. Yeah, that's what you get when you got cats. They go exactly where they see fit and do exactly what they see fit. But at least I don't have a headset where the cat can gnaw on my microphone. They used to bite on my microphone as I was using it. Really weird, but there you go. It's a cat. Let me see, shall we also steal some of these to build out? No, I'll wait with building the second one. Yeah, you're good. Oh, he has an increase in food processing. Yeah, don't mind that, because we need to keep up food processing for the threshers. Okay. Is it 5? Yeah, it's 5. What are they putting on now? They're putting on the sticks. Okay. I think I'm going to be doing the flax field first, because we seem to be fairly low on fiber. We need fiber to build up our baskets, because we do want baskets. Yeah. Also, I can't remember if I said this, but all grass regrowth rate has been increased in patch 88. It was actually in patch 82, but you guys have only had from patch 80 to 88. So we've had 7 or 8 with 88, 8 patches since 0.80 came out, which is a small week ago. It just shows how much we do in a short amount of time and then chuck it out to public. So there's quite a few changes. So yeah, the grass, all types of grass, and don't forget arrow grass, which is one of the new plants. It will give you plant fiber, yeah, and all grass types have increased regrowth rate. So if you go out of grass or straw somehow, then you have a bug. If you cannot get enough straw for what you're building, you are A, building too much, needing the same material, or B, you are not using enough workforce to get what you need, or a combination of the two. Yeah? Because there's tons of straw and fiber. Lovely fiber. Reed is so rich in the rivers, and fiber is hiding among them. Can you see fiber is hiding among them? Some people think, oh no, where's all the fiber gone? But it is actually, I promise, it's hiding inside the reed. It's there. It's just, yeah. Okay, how are we doing with that one? Is that one done now? Yeah, look at that. No, we're not. Duh. Yeah. So you can also see if it's building or repairing if you hover over. This is building. This means that it's not done for habitation yet. It's not ready. But when you are repairing and you see the blue, that means it's being repaired and if it's high enough up, it will still be usable. So this is a good change. I still haven't figured out if it is on absolutely everything or on all houses or how they did it. I haven't had time to test everything 100%, up and down, long term, blah 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 blah, because they pump out new patches all the time. Good grief! It's like they got fire up their bum. Suddenly everything is just being pumped out, and there is so much going on in testing now. Oh my word, you guys are going to love the next big thing they're going to do. Holy fiddlesticks is all I have to say. We've been doing the development, we've been doing the planning, and oh my word, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Why is there still thingy 5%? What the heck is going on? What happened? It was 2% and now it's 5%. Why? Okay, let's do here another one. There you go. Do that one too then. There are drunk people outside. I can hear some women singing or screaming. What the heck? Well, it is Saturday. Yeah, party. Well, I'm partying in ancient cities. I do have Baileys though. Just saying. Baileys with crushed ice. I'm doing good. Right. Now they better not. And then it went away again. That does not make sense. I did not have a repair need when I had 5%. Can you see it's gone? Is this delayed system update? I wonder. I'm gonna do some testing while I'm doing this video. I'm just gonna do some testing, so I'm gonna pay attention to when this shows again. That, oh, I might have missed it. I might have missed. Perhaps this one needed repair. Let's have a look. Nope. This one. It's this one. Yeah, it's resolved. You can check it just by seeing their constitution. Because when it's 100%, it's just repaired. But since this is playing on fast, constitution will go down a full % before 24 hours have gone. Ta-da! That's how you do it. A pig. We will get a pig, but unfortunately a pig is not what I want. We're going to slaughter it. What are you? Yes. Now. Oh wait, because we got 2 new people. Duh. I was just going to say, what the hell? But we got 2 new people. So we're building a house for you guys, you new people. Let it come to camp, and then it's going to be slaughtered. It's of lesser stature, so it only gives 30 food or something, 32 or something. I don't think pigs give enough food to be economical at all. Maybe in the start of a tribe, if you're playing beginners and have a lot of straw, or you do flax fields and have a lot of flax grains extra, or if you're living near the Mediterranean, you can feed them your pine cones. But they eat fairly much. Like, pigs eat around 2,000 calories, roughly the same as a human being, and the pines are only 300 calories, so it's not so good. Yeah, the berries have increased calorie though, and that's good, because they were really low. They were like 300 and something before, and they are now 600. So children will often eat only one berry or one unit, or not one berry but one unit, and so will elders. But pregnant women will easily eat 8. Seriously, they eat for 2. You're not supposed to eat for 2 when you're pregnant. You're just supposed to eat right. But the game has decided that the pregnant women must eat twice as much. Dear Lord, if we all did that, we would all be rolling down the stairs. Seriously. It would be one big ball. It would be easier to jump over us than to go around us. Oh, dearie me. Yeah. Yeah, so a few of you guys have to sleep out in the open. No, by the fireplace. But it's okay. We can get away with it. It's beginners. We have 500, so I'm going to wait with that one. So when these two are up, then we can start to demolish some of the straw using lesser housing. So I will take away that one, and I will take away that one. I'm going to leave my pelt. I'm going to leave my reed. And I'm going to leave my stone. And I'm also going to remove one of these as soon as I have a third roundhouse up. So the roundhouses are without a doubt the most economical house to use if you count sleeping spot per material used to build, per material used to repair. Nothing beats it. Not even longhouse with 21, but there's only one straw in difference between between roundhouse and longhouse. So if you're not min-maxing or doing micromanagement things in a bigger tribe in hardcore, longhouse is just as good, but it has less sleep quality. So the roundhouse, when we have all building types, we have both longhouse and the medium house, will be 21 plus, while the longhouse will be plus 12. And the highest quality will be the medium house, which is the modern Neolithic house. It will have the 30% that this one have at the moment. Yeah. So the better housing you get, the lower quality, the lesser housing will be. So you can see now that this one, when you have nothing else here, this one is 30 and this one will be plus 10. Yeah, this one actually is plus at some point. Amazing, isn't it? When you start 10 kbc and you don't have anything but these, this one will be plus 10. It will be the only time this one has plus. The only time. Okay, how are we doing with food? Just let's not waste. Okay, so now we are having these cultivated food types. This means we should be smart and go down on some of these. We don't need that much when you have so much cultivated food. Those I'm not too worried about because they are very long lasting. These can go down as well. And I want to keep them really low. So now we can X out these, but I want this one and I want this one because they tend to at least beets tend to reseed very well out in nature. These are not so good, but they have high calories. A pulse have 2,000 calories. A beetroot has 450. Yeah, so you get I said, an adult human will eat one pulse. A child will eat roughly half a pulse ish, between 500 and 750. So yeah, so I think I said honey is still the most calorie rich, and the second one after that is actually hated food. It's flax grain. Yeah, not kidding, unfortunately. And also it is really smart to get up the dairy stations when you have milk producing livestock, because milk without being processed is loved, of course, but it has only 750 calories, while cheese, when processed, is more liked and it has 3,500 calories. Yeah, so yeah, keep that in mind. It's the same with bread. You know, the wheat grain has 3,200 calories, while the bread has almost the same, but it is much more loved. So even if the calories are a bit higher on the raw produce, if the food is more loved, don't be afraid to process it, especially on hardcore, because you will gain the luxury of it, because people will be happier, which means you can go higher up on work hours. Just remember that if you avoid the combination unrests by giving them extra good food, giving them good housing, you can get away with having higher work hours for a longer period of time. Just keep that in mind. Small tip. You don't have to always have default workouts. You don't have to always have, you know, this and this and that and that. As long as you have a balance, you will be fine in any difficulty. Yeah. Yeah, so just making sure we are actually saving. We are. So sometimes you need to keep an eye on the decay. If you don't open up your storages for people to eat after you planted finished, you could get really unlucky and have everything rot away before next season. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open here to let them eat what's there. I'm actually going to empty it like this. Then they will take this out, and then we are going to do this again and that, and hope that they put in mostly the fresh ones. Yeah, see, we got a fresh batch. Yeah, so this is something you can and probably should do. These will hold. These need to, oh no, these are the old ones. And these are not the old ones. They will be saved for next round. How many did we get? 43. Okay. So don't forget, the yield in 0.88 has now been reduced to correct sizes. And even beginners, you have to plan well and prepare to have less, also in cultivated yield. So each one of these is 120. Is this 122? I can't remember. I will do the counting for you guys after next season, so we can see how many we get in return per so and so many cells farm. So this one is 120. This one is 120. I think they're all same. Are they not? Oh, maybe. Hello, a cow. No, a bull. Okay, I'm going to let him grow up to be fully grown. And then I'm going to save him, I think. He has a feeble trait, which means his health will never be 100. And it also means he will be a little bit less likely to father any offspring. If you want to for sure make sure you get offspring, pick a bull that has a biological increase, not an attributional increase. Attributional increase or decrease is this. A biological increase is, hang on, I'll see if we can find one. Biological increase, yeah, this is a biological increase. They will eat more, but they also have a very small percent higher chance to father offspring, to make cows pregnant. And this also depends on the cow. If she has low biology, she will reduce her chance of becoming impregnated. If she has higher and more fitness, she will increase her chance of getting pregnant. Yeah, so there is calculation in absolutely everything here. Just saying. Yeah, just be aware that patch 88 has clamped down also on the richness of the cultivated yield. Yeah. So why do these not respect my limit? Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness, didn't I give support group? I did. You twiddle twonk. Seriously, Lily? Yeah, it is what it is. There you go. 23. I'm going to let the support also do extra of these. I want to ask them to make 100, to gather 100. And I wonder if the first should be wheat or flax that I max out. On fast, you need between 28-ish and 30 to do a full 900 cell farm. So we can't do all 4 now. Even if wheat will be done roughly same time as peas need work, because we will have nothing left of the tribe workforce to do anything else. So if you are going to do that, you need to do the scavenge runs after harvest and scavenge runs before planting. And this is something you need to do every year if you're going to overtask your farmers, because you will take the entire workforce of the tribe to build farms, or to do your farms to, yeah, or new leader. Up you go. Now suddenly we have a lot more people working. How are we doing? Yeah, so I told you that the decay has been increased, so it takes 20 months less time for a body to decay in a grave, and it was needed. I had to migrate from a great locality I built up with a 400 plus population hardcore tribe in northern Norway, because I ran out of graves, because their bodies decayed so slow, but people died so fast because I was playing fast. So this is why this was done. And yeah, it has made the game completely different. You know, yeah. So we have plenty graves. Even though we are over 70 people, we still have plenty graves. How are we doing food? Keep an eye on the food. Plenty food. Yeah. So a lot of players get tricked by this. This doesn't mean that they never get harvested. It's just that the difference between wheat, flax and beets and peas is that beets, flax and wheat are cropped, ergo everything disappears, while beets are gathered when they're harvested. They are not cropped, so the stalk is left behind and then it rots away before the new planting season starts. So don't get fooled by this. You can see it's already going down. Look, if I put on speed, you will see they're rotting away. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll take you anyway. Why didn't you bring a cow? No cow? So how are we doing with mud? We have... Actually, I'm going to put up the second one. And then I'm going to build a basket. You can make builders group for absolutely everything. So whatever I do is not like you have to do what I do, otherwise you will die a horrible death. That's not it. Play the way you want to play. You can use builders for everything, but it is still a player choice. It's not something you have to do. Okay? Okay? Yeah. These are so shite now, aren't they? Minus 20. This one is more. Minus 95. No, don't be an idiot, Lily. Yeah, this one is minus 30. Oh, more migrants. Oh, and they've got a goat. Oh, but it's a male. What the hell? Okay, well, now we have the studs ready. Cow and goat. I always keep the studs out here so I can keep an eye on their age. And when they start to go old, I go check their offspring and pick the next male to put out. And there you go, that's ready to put out in tribe view. And now we're going to wait till we have 500 again, and then we're going to build a third. And then I'm going to remove the pelt hut. I'm going to leave this. Then I'm going to remove this. And then I'm going to build a fourth and a fifth and remove both of those. Yeah. I'm going to leave the reed though. They can be neutral, that's fine. Then we are mixing the repair material as well. So not everything is hammering on the wheat or the straw. Get planted. So they have tilled the beets now, so it's not that it's dormant, it's like it's missing something, it's just that it needs to wait one day and then it will open up for planting because tilling is done. You see now that planting is, well, one day of planting and then peas are starting, so you can easily have peas and wheat in the same group. Oh, be female. No, But that is a good male. That is going to be the stud male because he has high biology. He's pretty big, so he will have a higher percentage chance of making females pregnant. Yes, so that means that this one will be beaten by this. So this one, when it's grown up, I will slaughter it. Because it's just so small now, isn't it? It's only 57. So I'm going to wait till it has reached its maximum weight, which is at year 4. And then I will slaughter it. Because we can afford it at the moment, because we don't have a gazillion animals. We have 3. We're good. Let's see what else did happen. Yeah, blackberry bushes, they are increased in size, so they are easier to see. You can see they are like doubled in size, so they're quite big now. So if you go now patch 88, if you're playing patch 88, which is out, you can go find your blackberry bushes. You can see when they are fully grown, they are much bigger, like at least twice as big, if not more. They're really big. Yeah. Oh, and we also have more raw stones. So what they have done is that, especially where the Ice Age has been for a long time, we have a lot of flat stones. And also in a lot of the more northern parts of Norway, for instance, there are a lot of round stones, and they are everywhere because the Ice Age or the sea wasn't there as long as, for instance, in Spain, where everything has been washed into sand. In northern Norway, they haven't worked that far yet. There's still a lot of stone. You know, if you see a Norwegian coastline, you will see it's covered with stones. Well, if you go to, for instance, Spain or Portugal, you will see a lot of lovely beaches with not a ton of stones exactly there. Well, you need to go more south in Norway to find more good beaches. There are, of course, some, but there is a majority of loads of beaches with much stones, round stones, flat stones done by the ice, the glacier pressing down. Okay, so how are you doing? So you are done. I didn't even need to close it because it was just about enough. Okay, are you done? Okay, you are going to have the flower, because flower has really short decay. It's like 2 nights and then it's poof gone on fast. But it is 2 months. But you know, in real life, flower lasts a little bit longer than 2 months, doesn't it? Oh, I can't remember. Maybe it doesn't. Let me see, how much do we have now? We have 508 mud. That means we can place down more. Shall we do a stone one, perhaps? 300 raw stone. Oh, I only have I only have a little bit. Let's do 5. Because we also want to consider, we should put fencing up. Because even though there is not a ton of prey in any difficulties anymore, they will still come trample your food. So cannot skimp on getting up the fences. That's for sure. Let me see if I can remember if there's anything else that has been changed. Yeah, there's quite a few bug fixes and some visual stuff that has been fixed. Also, they have increased more sizes on the piles. So having more than one open storage area for several things that has high traffic, high usage, is not a bad idea. Yeah. So yeah, with regards to the temperature, don't forget that it fluctuates as the seasons go by. You know, so you can have sometimes it will suffer. For instance, this one is 100% because we are in beginners and we are in the area where everything will absolutely thrive. So this is the place to start for anyone being new players that don't want to have it too hard in region 1 or the bottom of region 3, the more southern parts of Europe. Just stay here. This is the best way to learn in peace without being completely hammered by environment. You see, so this one is 100%. That means it can go down a little bit, but of course it won't go up. But you will have very good results with 100% thriving of the plants. Ah, our first female. Ta-da! Let me see. Do I have a herding group? I do not. Right. That's the male. Ta-da! You are going to come with us. So you simply click the animal you want to put in your herders group. Double click it, the portrait. Then you find it. And then you just click assign, hover over it, and now it's in your group. So the thing that you can do if you want to see all your animals in this group is you highlight the group. Oh gosh, all these trees in the way. Highlight group and press X. Then you will see, system will show you anything that is got this strong white aura around it belongs to this group. And this goes for people as well. People will also have it. And housing and everything you have inside. Remember to get to the camp, you can double click emblem and then you will get there. Yeah. So now the herders will take care of this animal. And I've always put herders on three. Do you know why? Because when they are old and get slaughtered, 3 people can work on the corpse at the same time, meaning less meat wasted. Yeah. Okay, do we not have enough? No, we don't. But that's fine because I'm going to... How many did this one lack? Only 1. So I'm going to dismantle this to repair this. And you guys, actually, the next one along. I only have 1, don't I? I do. You guys are going to build the 3rd. Here. There you go. So now let's see how many these have. These have 19. And this one should be gone. Yeah, I'm going to close this. This one is good. Okay, so this one can be opened to eat out of. And this one. This one is done. Yeah. So this can be taken out. And wait for it. Oops. That was not good. I almost migrated. So remember that all animal stuff is in service. Now we're going to put down some animal area, yeah, where they can go eat a bit. I normally have it connected to a longhouse like they did in the old days. They had a connection with fencing in the area where the livestock was sleeping in the night, because they used to sleep in one part of the longhouse, humans in one part and livestock in the other. And I'm going to make a little bit of fencing. Oops. Oh, okay. And you. Okay, it's going to be, yeah, fits perfect. And I'm going to give them also 1 for straw. So they have 1 of each. Oh, that might be a little bit small space. There you go. And what I'm also going to do is to build a pit. I'm going to have it this way. For flax grain, because I'm going to give flax. Any surplus flax is going to go to my livestock. Okay, so now we have started with livestock in a way that we can reproduce livestock. Because he now married this one. No, he didn't marry. He just coupled up. He will still father any other females children anyway. Because that's just how animals are. We have 1 stud for them all. That's just how it is. In real life as well. And I think it has always been like that. I'm not going to swear to it, but I'm pretty sure it has. Okay, keep an eye on the food. Yeah, amounts are low. You see, we are wasting away some of it anyway. So, yeah, there's absolutely no need to hammer on. Just keep them low. Keep them low. Let them reseed so you can get more as the tribe grows. Okay, and this feeder is going to get all the leftover grain flax. So now I'm going to do this again like I did earlier. Put it on default so it does not fight with this one. Okay, so now it's just about time for beets. One more sleep. Let me see. Yeah, one more sleep and then they're ready for harvest. So, and as soon as we have, let me see, I would like to have 85 people before I do the first big farm. And it will be, what will it be? Wheat or flax? I think flax to feed the livestock first, because we are okay. See this? We are okay on straw at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right, so next time we are definitely going to build the first maxed out farm, and then hopefully we get our female cow, so we can actually start breeding the cows as well, because the cows are giving a lot of milk and we want it because we want cheese, because cheese is so good for calories. We want bread, we want cheese, we want honey, we want everything. So until next time, have fun and take care.